All right. Good morning. Good morning. I still don't feel great, but we're here. Let me move this up. Clearly, I did not set this up correctly yet. I just jumped on the live. All right. We'll just actually pull it like this. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Good morning. Where is my message? There we go. Market's about to open. I'm going to get live on TikTok as well. All right, let's see what happens with this report. We had the employment numbers or whatever at 8:30, and the market really reacted. It swiped down and then it ran up. So we'll see what happens here at the open. The market is now open. Good morning. Please give a thumbs up if you're in the chat. All right. You should be
Order submitted.
Order submitted. Is that slow? We are in a short on slow. Slow has actually been doing pretty well this week, and Mike was the one to point it out to me because I was not aware. So we'll have to kind of just determine what this week is compared
Order
to.
submitted.
Obviously, it's been a little choppy. What this week has been. Look at this. All right, so guaranteed green on this short on slow. I'm going to turn the volume down here. Good morning, good morning. If you're new here, I go live every day showing futures on NinjaTrader. If you haven't gotten your Apex account yet for 80% off, you should go do that because they're giving away $50,000 accounts for $36, and you could trade this and you would have just made $300. 100% hands-free, fully automated. I turn it on at night. It trades for me. I don't actually have to be here for this to be trading. It's going to trade regardless. And now we're in a long. In the student call this morning, we played out both sides. So we played out the long and the short because, well, that's crazy. So it took profit on that long as well. Not in any trades at the moment. I do have Santa off to the side. I have I want to end this. I have Santa off to the side. I have YM Santa off to the side. Oh, look how this continued to run. We got tagged there, but it happens. I'm going to just put this here. If you have any questions, let me know. It's kind of quiet today. Also, I'm not going to try to speak too much because even though I like to, because I have a student session at 11, and during my morning call with my students, I was just my throat was getting bothered and then I was coughing a lot. So we'll see how this goes. But welcome. Hi. So this is slow. It's not in a trade right now. Market's kind of figuring out what it wants to do based upon this report. So moved up here, kind of rejecting. We're in the middle of the chop zone. The chop zone is very big today. Yep. This is the NASDAQ. This is also the NASDAQ. If you want to become a student, you can just go to my website or email me for more information about becoming a student. boldbotllc@gmail.com, or my website has a lot of the information as well. boldanalysis.llc.com. My hair is still super wet from last night. I washed it last night and then I put it in a bun. It's so wet. Not in any trades here. Slow has taken 2 trades. It's made $400 since the open. Slow's doing really well in this type of market, so I'm liking it a lot. Thank you for Mike. Mike had me kind of refocus on slow because I had kind of forgotten about it. Oh, what's this thing? Oh, there we go. Hi. That buy and sell is so clean. Yeah, I agree. Those two trades are real nice. V, I agree. I love this algorithm. It's like one of my favorites. You definitely need some volatility in the market for it to work well, because if you're just moving sideways, then it's not as great, but it really catches the moves. Like, it caught the turnaround yesterday up here. Look at this. Up here, it caught that turnaround so nicely. That big drop in the market. Well, it might have been overnight, but it caught the one yesterday. I put a lot of it. So did YM. Oh my gosh. You guys want to see YM from yesterday? That was insane. It only took 3 trades yesterday, but the one trade was $1,700. That was this trade. Look at it, went on for like 2.5 hours. So if you see at the top here, it got shorted 32,936, and that was at 11 a.m. And I put this all over my TikTok story and my Instagram story. And then it took profit here at 1:50 p.m. So crazy, crazy. But yeah, so YM had 3 trades yesterday. It had 1 loss for like $200, and then it had a win for $210, and then it had that win for $1,500. So it was green like $15.35 yesterday. Yeah, no, I don't manually close anything. My bot does everything for me. So V, you are correct. You are 100% correct. Santa hasn't taken any trades yet. We'll see when it does. No, it also trades gold, oil, silver, natural gas. It trades any futures product. But I love the indices, and I especially love the NASDAQ. So, yes, that's all. So I typically always focus on the NASDAQ on my live streams, but if we get a trade with gold or oil, I will always show you. Like, oil overnight was 1-for-1 for $300. I will show you that because we're not in any trades right now. So this is range. The blue box is bold range. And if you see, it took a trade here at 4:55 a.m. and then it took profit at 8:30. So it's 1-for-1 for $300. Slow just took a loss there. So again, a loss is only $200, which makes it really kind of great. Not tempting. I can't think of the word I want to use there. But it makes it like easy for people to run it, because it's like, oh, it's only a $200 loss. Like, it's not a big deal, especially on their Apex accounts. If you don't know what Apex is, you should check it out. They're doing an 80% sale. I don't have an affiliation with them, but I do love them, and I use them as well. So you can get a $50,000 account that you can use on the algorithm for $36. And I have a student yesterday. She passed her evaluation, so she has a fully funded $50,000 account today. I'm really excited for her. Did I reset this? Let me see. I think I did. Oh, yeah, it's fine. All right. What else is going on? What are you guys doing today? Yes, thank you. Please hit the thumbs up, guys, or tap the screen. If you're on TikTok, go tap, 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 tap. Just take your finger and tap it on the screen. Tap, tap, tap. That would be lovely. See how now the market's getting a little choppy and slow's not doing as well? It likes these big moves. It can catch the big moves. Even like this one here. But when the market starts getting slow and indecisive, then it's not sure what to do. Oh, we're moving out of the chop zone. We're moving out of the chop zone. My students know what to do. We talk about this every morning. We talk about pre-market analysis of the NASDAQ, oil, gold, the ES, but mainly focused on the NASDAQ and what we would do in this situation. I wonder, maybe like 300 or something. I'm looking at something else. No, yep, oil and gold. Yep. Thank you, Panda. I didn't answer that before. Also, all of the ranges yesterday were 100%. NQ, a bunch of people sized up on because it had a loss on Wednesday, and it typically only loses once a month or sometimes even less than that. So after it has a loss, and I'm glad a lot of my members noticed this too, they sized up knowing that the potential of a loss today or yesterday would be so small. That's why numbers matter. Statistics. Oh, YM Santa is in a short. I'm going to pull that over here so you guys can see that. So it's green. Again, this is the one that only took 3 trades yesterday, and it made $1,500 on 1 mini. Right, Laura? What a surprise. It's happening. People are getting really sick of this stock market. And I don't blame them. Like, what the hell? Yep, so I don't have to be in front of the chart, be Osborne. I could literally be doing anything else. I could still be sleeping. Green, $300 on this YM short on Scalper. I could be sleeping. I could be at the gym. I could be taking a shower. It doesn't matter. You literally turn these on at night. So I'm on the East Coast. I turn on all of my algorithms around 5 or 6 p.m. at night while I'm getting dinner ready, or you can do it before bed, say at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., midnight, whatever, and they will then trade for you the entire next morning. Some of our strategies do trade at night, so if you wanted to use those, you would have to just have them set up before the trading time, but there's really nothing else required of you. You turn them on, and they do everything else. That's the entire point of it being 100% hands-free trading. Hands-free trading, automated trading. I set it up. It gets me in the trade. It moves my stop loss. It has the targets. So that's pretty much all there is to it. If you want more info, just email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. If you want to kind of see what I'm about and kind of get some more research under your belt, you can go to my YouTube. I live stream every single day for the last 2.5 years. You can go watch some of my old live streams. Yep, so you can get the algo by emailing me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. I did a typing test on the live the other day, and I think I got 85 words per minute, which is a new high. But I did an easy setup. All right, YM took profit there for $75. Again, that's the first trade on YM today. Yesterday, it only took 3 trades, and it made $1,500. I also have a new oil setup coming out that yesterday was 6 for 7, and it made $1,700. And then ES on my new Algo setup was 7 for 7 yesterday and made $1,725. My YouTube is right here, Bold Bot. So everything's on the screen. The Algo is $500 for the first 3 weeks. So 21 days, you can try it out for essentially half price. $500, and then if you don't like it, you can cancel at any time. You can just try it out for those 3 weeks and be done. If you do like it, then every month after that trial period is $1,000. Yep, losses happen. I just showed that over here on slow. I'll show you again. Losses definitely happen. Did we just have a huge move in slow and I missed it? Oh, no. Look, $200 loss right here. Right here. Don't worry, we have losses. The stop losses are set up in multiple ways. They're hard stops, and then we also have a break-even offset, and we have trail stops. So it just depends on which strategy you're talking about. Santa's in a trade. But yes, and I also mentioned that we had an NQ loss. So my NQ range is 95.5% profitable over the last 14 months. Yes, 14 months. And it had a loss on Wednesday. So everyone in the group doubled up on NQ yesterday, and it hit because, again, it's 95.5% over the last 14 months, which means it has a loss about once a month. In 2022, it had a few losses in April, and then it did not have any losses for like 5 consecutive months. So when we had that loss on Wednesday, we knew that another loss will probably not happen for a very long time, probably 20 to 30 days at minimum. So we all doubled up yesterday. The profit factor, again, it depends on which strategy. I will pull up ES and NQ on range and I will tell you. Please ignore my cold. The profit factor is 1.55 on NQ and 1.51 on ES. And those are on the ranges. On like Santa, let's see what it says. The profit factor is a little higher at 2.21. 2.21 on Santa. And this is just for the last week. Fine, no cavities, and she's very proud of all of my extra flossing that I've been doing, so it's working out. So in the student call this morning, we talked about this play right here. A lot of my students have probably caught this short. I hope they have. Santa's in a long. We'll see if this works out. And if not, it will be a $200 loss. There it goes. It took a $200 loss. Yeah, so I'm taking one mini contract, which costs $1,000. But if you wanted to take a mini, then I suggest you have at least 7 to 10K in your account. I have $10,000 in my account at least at all times. There is no PDT in the futures world. There's absolutely no PDT. So you can trade as much as you want and as many times as you want with as little as $400. That is correct. I'm trying to see what my target was on the short. 11,875. You guys, I just hit my target on the day that I told my students. So this is what happens during the student call. We talk about these potentials, and this was my ultimate target right here, 11,875. So that's how good the mentorship is, and that's how much I know my stuff. Target hit. Ultimate target hit below. If you're one of my students, you get access to the chop zone, which is a proprietary zone, every single morning by like 4 a.m. You also get access to this LIS, which is given to you around 4 a.m. as well. Let's see what time it was posted today. 5 a.m. Today it was 5 a.m. The past 2 days was 4 a.m. I'm going to set a better alarm for that. So I just kind of covered the win rate, Tron. The win rate is 95.5% on NQ range. On ES range, it's 84%, and that's for the last 14. The chart. Yeah, Axis, if you knew anything about what you're talking about, you would actually know that the market can go in either direction, so you should have a plan. If you don't have a plan and you have an overall bias, then that's going to get in your trading way. So actually, you have no idea what you're talking about. And I know exactly what I'm talking about because I gave my students a 100-point play on Monday, a 100-point play on Tuesday, a 70-point play yesterday, and now today we have a perfect play. So, bye. Okay, bye. Like, I can't stand people. I really can't. I love that people come into my stream and then want to say something about my analysis, even though I have 250 members and they have none. Like, I don't trade crypto, so I've never used it on crypto. You probably could, but I do not have the knowledge for that, so I don't speak on it. I hate crypto. It's not my thing. Like, oh my gosh. He's like, oh, it will go up or down. Yeah, did you see the market this morning? This was the market this morning. We were literally in the middle of the chop zone, right at a moving average and this central level. Like, get out of my face. The market could have gone in either direction, and we were prepared for either direction. And it moved down, and my students got the short from 11,937 down to the ultimate target, 11,870. So yeah, my students got 60 points because I told them both options. If I would have only told them the long option, nobody would have gotten this short. Like, what are we? Oh, I can't say that. They'll take me off the live stream. What an incompetent ass. They'll probably take me off the live stream for that too. I know. I usually don't. Yes, everything's in NinjaTrader. Again, if you want more info about the bot, just email me because my admin will send you an informational email which explains all of this, and it will include the discounted link. The discounted link is not on my website, so you have to email me at some point. You might as well email me now because it will also answer all of the other questions about which platform do I need? Can I use a funded program like Apex? Yes. Yep, for sure. Sure thing. Something just hit target. Oh, it was that other one. Good. Good. All right, where are we at? There's no trades right now. Because I don't want to. Because googly eyes. I enjoy my freedom. I don't even have to be at my computer right now. I could still be in bed if I wanted to. I make my own schedule. I do whatever the hell I want. I can talk how I want because I've worked in corporate America and I've been part of the finance teams for a very long time. And when I finally did my own thing was when I was the happiest. So that's why. Hope that answers your question. Who wants to work for somebody else? No, thank you. I make a whole bunch of money all on my own. No, it's not Discord, it's Slack. It's very similar to Discord. So we're in a $400 long here. This is on the slow on Scalper. Also, Santa's in a $200 long. Literally, I make my own schedule. I come on here for an hour every day, and then I can go do whatever I want. I can volunteer at my child's school. I can go have lunch with my family. I can go get my nails done. I have a laser hair appointment next week. I have a nail appointment next week. Like, why would I want to be tied to somebody's desk in their office? No, thank you. Yep, Chiro, just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. Yeah, if you guys just email, all of the answers are there. Kenny had $1 million account last year. But again, this is not like the Kenny train. I feel like a lot of people get so wrapped up in Kenny and what he does, and that's not, like, he's been with me for over 3 years, and he works at his craft every single day. So that's not like something that folks should be thinking they're going to be doing in the first year. Like, he was not doing that in the first year. He was making like $2,000 a day in the first year. You know what I mean? So, hi, T4 Ranis. What time is it? 9:55. Went to that ultimate target, and we're pulling back up. See if we can move back down and break lower. Nope, I don't trade any micros, but my members do. For sure. 1K a day. Even like $100 a day. $100 a day is an extra $2K per month. That's an extra $25,000 per year. Like, you know, it's just insane when you think about it on the bigger picture. And that's what I have to get people to realize is don't be frustrated because you didn't make $500 today. Like, you made $200. That's great. Okay, well, you had good answers to all my questions. I've emailed you. Looking forward to learning more. Yep, sure thing. Yeah, I don't have anything to hide. If you want to go back and watch all of my YouTubes, you can. I've been doing this for a very long time. Like I said, I used to work in finance. I left finance in 2020, and I've been on my own ever since, and I really enjoy it. I love helping people. I love teaching like random people that work in like an office how to trade and how to read the charts. Santa's in this long. Not sure if it's going to work out. We'll have to see. Like, I have people in my group that work for big companies. Like, they are like, I don't know, not CFOs. Like, I don't know, head of like marketing or whatever. And they have never traded before, and say they're like 50 years old. And I teach them how to trade. They trade for 15 minutes at the open, and now they're making an extra $500 to $1,000 every single day. Like, my one member, Andy, has been able to retire his wife, who's a teacher, because he's now making $1,000 every day, and he's been doing it consecutively since January of 2022. So he makes an extra $1,000 every morning, and then he goes to his job where he's a very high-level, like, VP, but he knew nothing about trading before he found me. So, sure thing. So it's not all about the algorithm. Like, if you want to just learn how to trade, I love teaching, and I host the student call every morning. You get access to manual alerts, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day. Well, are you making the profits that he is? Somebody said 3 years is a long time, question mark. I'm not saying 3 years is a long time, but people think they can make $50K in a day like Kenny can by becoming a student tomorrow. Plus, other people have different risk tolerance. So I've been trading longer than Kenny, and I taught Kenny everything that he knows. But am I making $50,000 a day manually trading? No, I'm not. And I'm okay saying that because that's not within my risk tolerance. He's taking 30 to 50 minis in a trade. That is not for me. If that's for you, cool. But it's not for me. And I'm okay saying that. Like, I don't think it makes me less of a trader because, you know, my maximum trade size is 5 to 10 minis. But trying to denounce that because Kenny's only been trading for 3 years, he's not experienced is also not correct. He's been putting in the work. He watches the markets every single day, every single night. Like, he knows what he's doing. Now, is it better to have more experience? Yeah, I'm sure. but he's put in the work and he does a really good job, and he doesn't have to prove that to anyone. So oh, you know, I didn't run my stock stuff today. I forgot. Randy just sent me something that he's running on the QQQ. And again, this can translate over to the stock market or to the forex market, but I just have a love for futures. You know, there's no PDT rule. You don't have to have $25,000 in your account. You get extras when it comes to the tax side. VPS is required because the VPS will keep you connected all night long. NinjaTrader loves to disconnect people that are on personal Wi-Fi internet. That's why. Plus, if you ever lose power internet at your personal home, the VPS would still be fine up and running. You would still be able to look at your trades from your cell phone or your iPad or whatever it might be. We're in a $300 long here. This is YM. Remember, this is the one that made $1,500 yesterday on 3 trades. This is the 4th trade today, and it's pretty much flat on the day. It's red like $50. So we'll see what happens with this trade. Yeah, sorry, I'll put the info back up. So I have a group. If you want more information on the algorithm or about learning how to trade, just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. If you're in the chat, please tap the screen. If you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, please give a thumbs up. YouTube's kind of lacking today. There's only 36 of you in here. Green at 250 on this YM trade. YM has been moving very nicely this week. What are you talking about, Skeeter? No, I'm not giving anything more to free chat than I already do. I go live for an hour every single day. Like, what are you talking about? This is live. I'm literally showing you my algorithm trading live. I'm sure some people try to replicate the trades that they see while sitting on this live stream. I'm not doing anything. I go live every single day, and I've been doing it for over 2 years. That's what you get from me. If you join my group, you get a lot more. A lot more. Santa's in a short, and so is YM. I was kind of going to give a little attention to Santa since I haven't given him much attention this morning. Guaranteed green on this Santa short. This is NinjaTrader, Sniper MT NinjaTrader. Horn along as let's do that. Nice. I'm gonna put it down here in the corner. NinjaTrader. Down in the bottom right. Thanks for the follows. Again, I go live every day from 9:30 to 10:30, showing you my auto trading algorithm, but also talking just about the overall market of the NASDAQ on the futures market. That's funny. Yep, sure thing. If you want more info, just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. So YM is now green, $25 on the day. It is in this short still, so we'll see what happens with that. Remember, at any point in time on Scalper, you can take this hard stop loss and move it down. Like, I could move it here, and then it would guarantee me green on that trade. But I'm not going to do that because I like to give it room to breathe. Yesterday, again, this made $1,500 on the day with one mini contract. So I made 150% in one day on one strategy and one product. remember, the futures market is open 23 hours a day. So this is not just around the US Open. We have strategies that trade at night as soon as the market reopens at 6 p.m. We have strategies that trade overnight during the London session. Skeeter, I would probably say NQ, which is 95.5% over the last 14 months. That's probably what I would say. So yeah, a mini is $1,000. So, actually in YM, I made 300% because it's only 500. So YM is $500, ES is $500, ES is the S&P 500, YM is the Dow, and then the Russell is RTY. That's also $500 for one mini. The NASDAQ, which is the product I trade the most, that is this, and that is $1,000 per contract because it's more volatile. So it depends on the product. Like oil is more volatile, so it's $2,000 per mini. But you can also, if you have a smaller account, which means below $10,000, you can trade micros, which is the micro version of that product. So a micro version is 1/10 of the size, 1/10 of the cost, and 1/10 of the loss, and 1/10 of the profit. So if you have, say, an account size of $3,000 or $5,000, you would not be trading minis, you would be trading micros. So instead of the $1,500 I made yesterday on one mini, on one micro, you would have made $150. Now, if you had 3 micros on that trade, you would have made $450. No, Jonah, no. Again, Jonah, you could just email me. This is all in the information. So I have a few different bots, like different algorithms, but then within each algorithm, they have anywhere from like 5 to 10 strategies in each algorithm. So in bold range, I have a strategy for the NASDAQ, for oil, for gold, for silver, for the Dow, for the Russell. So that's like, 5 or 6 right there. And then on Scalper, which is this one, Scalper, oh, we're in a long. I didn't even know. See how this happens? Guaranteed long. Guaranteed profit on this long. And then this is the Scalper. I have about 20 setups on the Scalper. And again, it's across all different products. But they're all futures products because, again, that is my main focus, the futures market. Yeah, I hate options. I think options are horrible. I can't stand the decay, the delta, the theta, all that stuff. So this is slow. We're in a long for $350. Did you learn how to trade on your own? No, I hired mentors. And that's why I'm always promoting other people to hire a mentor, aka me, to teach them how to trade. Like, you can learn some stuff on your own, but you're going to learn so much more if you hire a professional to teach you. Nice. Kyle made $2,900 this morning. He's one of my students. Nice job, Kyle. Digital mentorship, $2,910. And Tom has a whole bunch of Apex accounts. If you're interested in Apex, it's a fully funded program. Right now they're doing 80% off. And you can see, so he has a trade copier and he has all these Apex accounts. Like, this is probably his personal cash account. And it copies all of the trades to all of these secondary accounts. Apex Trader funding is right now $36 for a $50,000 account, and you can apply it to NinjaTrader and you can apply it to the algorithm. So that's what most of my members do. Yep, so the bot is $500 for the first 3 weeks or 21 days. That's the discounted price for new members, so you can try it out, see if you like it. After that, it's $1,000 every month. And you have to fund it with at least $2,000. Obviously, like I said, you can do the Whoa, look at this nice push up here. You can do an Apex. If you don't, say you don't have $2,000 or $3,000 that you want to put into it, you could do Apex, where you could get a $50,000 cash account for $34. They're doing a sale through the month, and you have to use coupon code SAVE80 for 80% off. But yes, but if you want to do a cash account, that's awesome. You have to fund with at least, with at least $2,000 to $3,000. Good morning, good morning. If you're new here, I am showing you my hands-free trading, or my auto trading algorithm, whatever you want to call it, the robot. It trades for me every day. I don't have to be here for this to be trading. I'm only here to host my live stream for an hour, and then I'm going to leave. I do have a student session from 11 to 12, and then I'm going to continue my day. When they were both green. No, I didn't lose both trades. This ended green. It's called a break-even offset. I'm not sure if you understand what that is. This was a positive green trade, and this was a loss. But losses happen, and it's not a big deal. Like what? And this trade over here, that was very green, was also a green trade. This was a green trade. This was one loss. This was green. So out of these three that you see on the screen, 2 were green, 1 was red. Yeah, if you want to be a student, that is separate. Also, you can move your stop loss up whenever you want. Now it had another loss, but it's a $200 loss. It happens. It's not a big deal. But that's kind of how LinkedIn automated the trades for you. We're also in the middle of the chop zone, so that is something that I teach my students. Yeah, we definitely have losses. I've never said that we don't have losses. Like, the scalper itself is probably only 50% profitable, but the losses are $200 and the wins are like $2,000. So the student package, so if to become a student, it's $1,200, a one-time charge. And I teach you everything I know. You get 16 hours worth of material that you can watch for life. Can you guys even see this? That you have access to for life. You also get 1 free month in the group. So you can join our morning calls every day. This is YM. YM has only taken 1, 2, 3, 4 trades today. This is the one that was green $1,500 yesterday. Yeah, I try to be as transparent as possible. So each month, on average, I would say 45 to 50% each month. And again, I have a $10,000 account, but it's easiest to just say percentage depending on how big your account is. So again, this was green, $100 or whatever, but I like to give it space for it to run if it does so, like it did yesterday for $1,500. So let me show you that trade yesterday on YM, and it was all over my TikTok and my YouTube. It's right here. It got short. So if you would have gotten too close, if you're like, oh, you're green $200, if you get too close, you're only going to make that $200. I don't stay close to my trades, and I let them breathe. This from 11 a.m. to 1:30 was in this entire short, and I made $1,500 on this one trade. So that's why I let the losses happen, and I let the little wins happen, because at some point they're going to become bigger wins. Like right here, Santa's in a $300 long, $400 long. Could you take this stop loss and get closer? Yes, you could. Am I going to do that? No, I'm not. I'm going to give it room to let it breathe and see if it's going to go higher. And if it doesn't, I still guarantee myself $75, and I'm okay with that. If you're not okay with that, you could change this value to say make it $100, or you could take it and move it up if you wanted to. No, so again, the mentorship, the student access, and the algorithm are 2 totally separate products. So I got the $75 here on the offset. That's how that works. And now it's just had a loss. So the student, the mentorship, everyone is in the same group. When I speak of a group, I'm talking about Slack, which is very similar to Discord, but the mentorship has nothing to do with the algorithm. The algorithm is its own separate product, and the mentorship is its own separate product. So if people are in my group just using the algorithm, they have no access to the private student calls. They have no access to the private student channel. They have no access to the manual alerts from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day. But if you're a student, you also have no access to the algorithm. So, no, so that P&A, I'm not sure. No, I use NinjaTrader. You have to use NinjaTrader, not Tradeovate. I guess they did an update now where you can choose Tradeovate with Apex. But no, 100% NinjaTrader, so you could use the algorithm. You can't use the algorithm on Tradeovate. You could manually trade on Tradeovate. So if you purchased the digital mentorship and you became a student, that could be an option for sure. Oh my gosh, I have the hiccups. I'm going to be so bad for my student call at 11 o'clock because my voice is dying. A wild morning. What time is it? It's 10:15. The free month is if you purchase the mentorship, but it's for the group access. So again, you get access to the manual alerts, to the chop zone, to the LIS, to the student calls. You get one free month of that if you purchase the mentorship. So the mentorship, the hunk of the mentorship is the 16 one-hour videos. That is the basis of the mentorship. But in addition, you get one free month in my group that provides you with extra stuff. No, you're never going to be trading NinjaTrader through mobile. Like, I think they're trying to do that, but it's not a thing right now. You can trade via mobile from your VPS, which is also highly recommended. No, Oogly, that's still wrong. I don't think you're getting it. If you're part of the algorithm, you are in the group 100%. If you take the mentorship, you get sent videos, 16 one-hour videos, and then you're in the group for 1 month for the student services. If you want to stay in the group after that free month, you can do that as a student. But it's only the student service. You have to be a student to get to also add the group access later. So you're either in the algo or you're a student. Those are the two options. And obviously I have people that do both. Those are the two options. Do you want to learn how to manually trade and trade on your own, or do you want an algorithm to trade for you? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself. And then once you answer that question, you'll know which option is best for you. So we're finally finding a trend here. Santa is in a short green $400. Again, you can take this stop loss and move it down if you want to. That is your prerogative. But again, I am 100% hands-free. I don't touch anything. The algorithm is doing all of this for me. So if you want to sign up, just email me, William, or go to my website. My mentorship link is on my website, or you can email me and ask for more, and my admin will send you a link via email. Yep, so for all of it, William. Yeah, so just email me, William, but my website also has the links. The digital mentorship is under the alert tab, and like the alert room tab, and then the Algo is on a separate page called Bold Bot. But you want to get the discount on the algorithm, so just email me so my admin can send you the discount. Yeah. But Oogly, after that 1 month for free, you can stay in the group for the manual alerts and the chop zone and the student calls, but it's $600 a month. And I think that's really fair because I feel like all you would have to do is make $200 for 3 days to cover that cost. And again, on Monday, I gave 100 point long. On Tuesday, I gave 100 point short. Yesterday, which was Thursday, I gave a 70 point long. And then today, I just gave a 60 point short. So the digital mentorship is $1,200 with a one-time payment. But again, some people just do that where they're able to watch the videos and they don't care about the group access after the free month. So, you know, I'm teaching you everything you need to know in the videos. But if you like the group after the 1 month and you like the student calls in the morning and you like the manual alerts, then that's an option for you. But that's only an option for students. It's not an option for just anyone off the street. So everyone in the student group that has access to those student options, right now there's 144 of them, they at one point either took the digital mentorship or the one-on-one coaching. Also, the one-on-one coaching right now is booked until June, and I'm only probably going to take 1 or 2 students in June because it's just too much. Yep, Mark, You Conquer in TikTok, he took the mentorship. Jen, who's responding, she took the one-on-one. Carter took the mentorship. Addison, is he in here? Yeah, there he is. Carter, he took the mentorship. Jen is such an awesome trader. I'm really proud of all of my students. They're doing so well, and I think the morning calls are really helping. Just to reiterate regular things, repetition is so helpful. And if you just can kind of do the same thing every day, it will really help your win rate. And then when you have a better win rate, you're more confident in your own self, and then you trade better, and then you don't kind of cut your trades early. So. Right, Peony. So just go to the apextraderfunding.com website. It's really easy. All you have to do is not hit the trailing drawdown, which is like $3,000, and then you just have to profit $3,000 while in evaluation. And then once you do that, they will give you the $50,000 account. It takes about 5 minutes or less to set up daily. It depends how fast you are. I get my stuff set up within 2 minutes. And again, you do that at night before you go to bed. So even if you work late or you're busy with your kids' soccer, which one is this? Oh, never mind. No. It's just almost there. You could just set it up anytime before you go to bed. So say you don't go to bed until midnight. If you set it up at 11 p.m., that's fine. I think I can learn enough to kill without waiting for the one-on-one. Yeah, Hema, that's fine. So then just take the mentorship, and then you'll be in the group, and then you have the student calls every day. Those are pretty much one-on-ones, and I've been telling the students that. I'm pretty much giving them a one-on-one every single day, but there's just 100 of them in there. But I'm saying exactly what I would on the one-on-ones. So, yeah. I have YM in a short, green. Oh, also, NQ, Santa's in a short. Green, $200. It might hit the offset here. Yeah. So, they're really enjoying that. I'm getting so much positive feedback about the student calls in the morning. All right, so in this short of Santa, kind of been choppy this morning, but typically you'll find a trend at some point. Maybe it will here. Are we out of the chop zone? Yep, we're out of the chop zone. Looking like we might hold it down below here. We'll see. Green 250, 270 on this short. I'm also in a YM trade that's green $150. Again, Zach David, the mentorship is $1,200, $1,200. If you go to my website, boldanalysisllc.com, it looks like this. It's also linked in my TikTok bio. And you go here to Alert Room, and then you go to Digital Mentorship. It's right here. It tells you what's included and $1,200. And then you click here to purchase it. That's it. I'll put my website back on the screen. Green 350 on this NQ trade. This is, again, why I don't get too close, because I want it to do its thing. You can email me for more info on the mentorship or the algo, boldbotllc@gmail.com, or just go to my website, boldanalysisllc.com. Aw, Laura said something about Lauren's voice that soothes me while trading. I feel like I'm always shouting, but I'm glad you guys. The YM trade is guaranteed green now. Oh, and it hit target. Very nice. $570 on this short. How many bots can we trade at a time? So that's a good question. You can trade as many at a time as your account allows. So if you have a $2,000 account, you can probably only take a few positions because, again, you have to think about the risk of the trade that you're taking. You have to be able to cover that. And you have to be able to cover the cost of the trade itself. Yeah, I can just listen to her while I trade. It's a safe zone. I'm glad. All right, so it took profit there. The one-on-one is $3,000. The mentorship is $1,200. The prices had never been raised since 2020, and I just raised them like 2 weeks ago. Listen, inflation is a thing. Yeah, Apex is Apex Trader Funding. I'll put it on the screen. ApexTraderFunding.com. They're doing 80% off through the month of March. Hold on, let me move this over. Apex Trader Funding. If somebody could write it, thank you. Jen just wrote it in the chat as well. ApexTraderFunding.com. You just have to use the coupon code if you go to sign up. I always do the $50,000 account. I think that's the easiest one to pass. It says 167, but when you put in the Save 80 coupon code, it will be a $36 evaluation account. $36, which is insanely cheap. I have people in my group that have 10, 20 of them, like they got a bunch. All right, I'm probably going to wrap it up here soon. Let my voice rest for 30 minutes before my student session. Nice. Eduardo made $3,500 on Santa this morning. Do you see this? NQ Santa Scalper made my day early. $3,465. Nice job, Eduardo. Congrats. What is the test? So it says it on their website, Build. I can't explain everything. Guys, my voice is going to die. Oh, I don't know why I have this on here. It says it on their website. You just have to make $3,000 and not lose $3,000. That's essentially what it is. As soon as you hit $3,000 in profit, then you get a fully funded account. You don't need, so JP, you could just have a cash account, or you could just have an Apex account, or you could have both. I'm simply explaining both options because some people don't have the cash to have a cash account, and some people don't care about an Apex account. So I'm discussing both. YM Scalper is still doing well on the day. It's in a long here. So it's had a few small losses, but really not that many. How many trades has it taken today? Definitely more than yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th trade on YM, and it's greened $30 on the day. It's kind of a crappy open, so, this sounds good. But yes, JP, if you're just doing a cash account, that's totally fine. That's all I used to talk about. But then when we found Apex in December and that they do these 80% sales, I was like, whoa, $36. So I have a few Apex accounts, and I just kind of do fun stuff on them. Like, I'll just be like, kind of play around and be able to, because it's a $36 cost. George made $1,240. Nice job, George. He just took the mentorship yesterday. Very awesome. $1,200 today. All right, I'm going to have to get off here in a minute. All right, so now YM is red, $170 on the day. Not a big deal. It's flagging for a short. We'll see what happens here. I'm going to get off of here. Again, we're below the chop zone, and we're just consolidating in this area. Yeah, Neek, if you could just scroll up, it's Apex Trader Funding, or just write it down. Jen posted it before. Guys, Apex Trader Funding. Once you get signed up, they will get you set up right away. Then you can sign up for the algorithm and get everything set up between Apex and the algorithm. Apex Trader Funding. Yep, sure thing. Just go to sign up, and then I like the $50,000 account. Again, right here it tells you your profit, you have to make $3,000 to pass this evaluation. And your trailing drawdown, your trailing threshold is $2,500. It covers your market data. It covers your license for NinjaTrader. So $36 covers everything except for your subscription to the algorithm. So, all right, I'm going to get off of here. I'll see you guys on Monday. Again, I go live every day from 9:30 to 10:30. Please follow me if you don't already. Please tap that screen. Give a thumbs up. I will be back on Monday. Hopefully my voice is better. And if you have any more questions, just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. It's also in my bio. If anybody follows you or DMs you after this live stream that looks like me, I promise you it is not me. It is an impersonator. They're going to try to talk about crypto. I hate crypto. Please do not be scammed by anyone on TikTok trying to follow you and impersonate me. I will never follow you. I only converse through email. So please keep a heads up for that. I do not want anyone being bamboozled this weekend like this one guy was for $3,500. So please be careful. I will never friend you. I will never DM you. I will never follow you. And I do not do crypto. All right. See you guys on Monday. Bye. Bye, YouTube.